What the world was that? Hey guys, welcome back to Crossroads. I'm back at the river. Marty's with me this morning. Recorder. Ain't it beautiful? Alright guys, so is there any spirits here that'd like to speak with me? Hey guys, welcome back to Crossroads Explorers. I am at Riverside Cemetery. There's a sign pointing towards Thomas Wolfe and his family. And we recently did a video, and it's where we went to Hendersonville to a cemetery and saw the Look Homeward Angel that was inspired by Thomas Wolfe to write the book Look Homeward Angel. So I thought I would come here. I'm not actually near Thomas Wolfe this way. I'm going in a different direction, but I'm in the same area, and it's a little breezy, so I was going to do this fidget spinner, but I don't want for it to move and people think it might have been the wind. So I prefer using those on very calm days. Like I say, it's kind of windy today. This is one of my favorite cemeteries to come to. I love coming to Riverside Cemetery, and it is very peaceful, although there's been times I have felt kind of unique spirits, albeit kind of evil and stuff. Got the EMF detector, got the ghost box. See if we can catch anything today on either one. Just wish it wasn't so breezy. I'd love to set up the fidget spinner, but I'll do that another time. And the wind just keeps going up and down, picking up and going back down, picking up and going back down. It's just, when I first got in here, it got real breezy. Then right before I turned the camera on, it was still, no wind. Now the wind's picked back up again. This is a creepy looking mausoleum. You can always feel some kind of eeriness when you get near a mausoleum. And every one of them in here is shut off where you can't get into. Like this one right here, you can see the name where they buried people inside here, but some are, like you could walk into if you could get into them. Is there any spirits here that'd like to light up my black box? This box I have here in my hand, if you light it up, I'll know you're near me. So I'll keep an eye on that and see if anything happens with the EMF detector. Sometimes we've got it hidden here, sometimes we don't. It's a very strange thing with the EMF. Comment below if you see or hear anything. I have caught a shadow figure in this cemetery before. I actually didn't. I caught one on camera and one off camera. I was filming and kind of think it stopped for a minute or something, and happened to look up and caught a shadow figure kind of up here where Thomas Wolfe is, where he's buried, up in this direction. So I was down further in the bottom of the cemetery. The way these trees look makes it look even spookier. It'd be nice if you could come in here at night. But I think they close down at 7, if I remember correctly. We've been here till as late as 6:30, but it'd be cool if you could be in here like, at least up to 10 o'clock at night. That'd be nice. At least you'd have a little bit of a night side video. Thomas Wolf, are you with me? Or any of the Wolf family? Please light my box up if you're here. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Oh, lost by the wind grieve, ghost came back again. From Look Homeward Angel. I never have recorded that before right there. And here I'm trying to read it to you, and unfortunately, I am dyslexic, and sometimes I see words backwards, and I get messed up sometimes. But y'all can read it. You know what it said. Man, I think a bug got right in my eye. That bothers you when that happens. Hear the birds chirping, that's always peaceful. This is, like I say, a very peaceful cemetery. It's kind of cool to be in here. And but sometimes this thing goes off, sometimes it don't. But we're going to try the ghost box here in a minute. See if we can get anything going. And well, I say we, I'm by myself. Marnie's not with me right now. But me and you, we're going to try it. But let's see. Alright, hang tight. I'll get that SB7 out. You light my box up. You light my box up here. Oh yes, I think I heard. Then light it up. Something about attention, I think I heard. Knock that over. What the world was that? Oh, that was odd. I don't think I've ever heard quite anything like that come to the ghost box before. That was strange. Do that again. Sound like a heavy breathing noise or something. Oh my God. There was something again. Something about come on, I think. What kind of spirit is making that awful sound, that breathing sound? I heard hi. I think something. Can you make that noise again? That breathing noise? I don't know what that was. Something about the last hour. Something about God. Wow. I don't know what that... Guys, I want to move around the cemetery a little bit. I think I heard.
It's new name.
New name? Yeah, I need a name of whatever spirit's with me. What's your name? Herman? Am I looking for a Herman?
We'll learn more.
Learn more? Right off, I'm not seeing the Herman anywhere, but I may have misunderstood it. Somebody Gillenberg or something like that, maybe? I don't know.
I'm sleeping.
This is a neat headstone right here. Can you give me another name? Is there another spirit with me? I don't see a Herman anywhere. Something about a switch, I think. If you can tell me your name and the location you're at in the cemetery, I will find you. Guys, put a timestamp below. Let me know what you're hearing. Oh, I don't know what that was. That's odd. Female's voice, couldn't make that out. I heard demons. Demons are you? Demons on you or something? That's what it sounded like. Whoa. If you want to walk in front of my camera, it'll catch you. I will see you. Ball? Wall or ball? I can't make that out. Roll east. I don't know what that was. That's the sad part about doing this. Sometimes you can't make out what you're hearing at the time live, but when you go back and listen to it, you can say, oh wow, I missed that. Something about love. Alright, let's pause that for a minute. So I'm not really sure what I heard coming through this. That's kind of cool. But apparently I was hearing something to the effect of like a heavy breathing type thing or something when we first started. So I don't know if as a demon is coming through or what. It could have been. It could have been some kind of evil spirit. But either way, I mean, I don't know, guys. I honestly don't. I mean, I've tried to look around for names. I try to get it to give me some more names, but anyway, I'm just not coming across anything. There's been a lot of times though where I've done the ghost box and it'll give me a name and I'll find them. I found a military guy. He's a sergeant in the cemetery. Wasn't far from where I heard him speak through this ghost box, and looked around and there it was, name and everything. But those heavy breathing, like, I don't know what it is. It's just, it doesn't sound right. It sounds demonic. This is the area about right in here, where that bush is right ahead. That's the area roughly I caught a shadow going by. I didn't get it on camera, but I did see it. I was down here. There's a road. See if I can get to it a little better. There's a road right there. And that's where I was at. And I looked up, and roughly in this area where that bush is, right, let's see, right there, is where I saw a shadow figure go by. And the other shadow figure is way on down to the very bottom area of where the cemetery is. And that one was caught on camera. Sorry about the wind, guys. I got the wind reducer on this camera, but it's not the greatest in the world. And I am maybe looking to get another camera that can do better wind reducing and, you know, pick it up quite as much. Or maybe I can do a microphone or something on here that'll help. But anyway. Is there anything attached to this bench here? Any spirits here with this bench? You light my box up, I'll know you're here. It's interesting because of some of the things I've read about Riverside. You will read some things about people seeing shadow figures, or actually apparitions in here, so much more than shadow figures. There is a case, I don't know where it's at in this cemetery exactly, but a couple was in here. It's kind of late in the evening before it closed, and they were, I think they were just checking out the cemetery, I think, and or they might have been visiting a loved one, I don't know. Either way, they saw a guy in overalls standing over a gravesite, and they said he kind of looked very old looking. And they went up to, you know, maybe console the guy or talk to him, you know, or whatever. And by the time they got close enough to him, he just disappeared. So that was very interesting. I would love to catch something like that on camera. Alright guys, so I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. We did hear some things through the ghost box. Really didn't get the EMF detector to do anything, but I'll definitely keep coming back here. I love this cemetery, and once I can get a nice day, it's not so breezy, I'll do the fidget spinner again and maybe bring out George or the tennis ball or something. We'll see what we can do. But until next time, guys, God bless. See you soon.